joined here with Becca from the SPCA, and we have Slippers joining us today, a bunny. We normally have cats and dogs, but today we're mixing things up a little bit, and we have this adorable bunny. So would you like to tell us just everything about this, about Slippers?
Yeah, so it's a female and she's spayed, so there's no more babies for her kind of thing. She was a surrender as well, so she's just been in the shelter for a few weeks now. So she's all good and ready to adopt. She's a little stressed out right now. She's breathing pretty good, but otherwise, I mean, once you have her in your lap, she's very, very social. She's happy to sit there and be pet. A big fan of her treats as well too, strawberries, things like that she's a fan of. But yeah, and she definitely likes to be out and about. She isn't quite litter trained yet. We are trying to work with her on that, but I mean, she's about 2 years old, so she's kind of in her ways a little bit, but I'm sure she would learn. But yeah, she likes to be out and hopping around and exploring her surroundings.
And how is she with kids? I think that's the big thing.
Yeah, so I mean, like I said, once she's kind of being held, she's really good. I mean, she's kind of just sitting here with me too. But again, I mean, like, you know, I would probably suggest, you know, like 10 and up kind of thing, you know, just kids that, just because she is a little bit temperamental sometimes.
Yes.
So, I mean, she's never tried to bite any of us kind of thing. Like when we clean her kennel, she kind of stomps her feet at us a little bit. So she kind of tells us to get out of her kennel. But I mean, she's never bit or anything like that.
And what should people know about bunnies that are different from, say, like a puppy or a cat?
I mean, they still, like, sometimes, you know, people think that they're good for just being kennel animals kind of thing. They're really not. I mean, you can kind of see this one, she is just as big as a cat kind of thing.
Yeah.
So they still need to get out and stretch their legs. I mean, they love being out in the grass, and I believe they have been harness trained before. So you can give that you can definitely give that a go. But yeah, they definitely still need that attention, just like any cat or dog. And I mean, like, yeah, obviously just a little bit of different food that they're on to kind of thing. But I mean, other than that, like, they're social creatures as well too. So I mean, they need that love and attention still too.
And we were talking a little bit about, you have the general meeting coming up, and PetSmart adoption. Would you like to talk about both of those? Or one of them?
So yeah, our annual general meeting, that's just where we go over all the budgets and everything like that, and then what we do. And then our PetSmart adoption weekend is next weekend, so the 17th to the 19th. So we'll have a bunch of our adoptable animals there. So if you're looking, definitely come take a look.
And I know you guys do a lot of, like, the PetSmart adoption days. Does that help big time finding a lot of these dogs and cats and animals homes? Yeah,
and you know, sometimes we do and sometimes we don't. Like, sometimes we'll, like this past weekend, we had an adoption event and we had 2 animals adopted. So that's a pretty good weekend for us too, kind of thing. But sometimes if we don't do any adoptions, at least we've chatted with a lot of people, you know, a lot of people that seem to kind of still think of the old ways kind of thing, and we're able to kind of inform them of what we actually do now. And so that's kind of a big part for me too, why I like going, because you can chat with people a little bit more when you're out and about, and they can ask the questions that they have too, kind of thing. So that's one of the bigger, not bigger than the animals obviously, but that is one of the big reasons why I like going out and being there.
And will Slippers be part of that adoption weekend?
If she's still there by next week, like, I think we are considering taking her to PetSmart so she can hang out there. Our rabbits tend to see a lot more traffic there, so we might take one of our kennels with us there just so she can see more action.
Okay, well, perfect. Just quickly wrapping up, if you would like to adopt Slippers or any other animals from the SPCA, head on down, or you can give Becca a call. And if you would like to attend their adoption weekend next weekend at PetSmart, go ahead and head down there as well. So thank you for coming in, and thank you for bringing in Slippers, the adorable, well-behaved bunny. We were a little nervous about what was going to happen, but she was very well behaved. So thank you.
Thank you.